Hi everyone, it's Connor MacDonald here. I'm joined with Jamie Bennell, who's designed the 2025 Indigenous Guernsey that we're going to be wearing this year. So we're going to chat through a few things about the design and what it means to Jamie and myself and us players getting to wear it. How excited were you when you got to get the call up to design the 2025 Indigenous Guernsey for us players?
Pretty nerve-wracking actually. I wouldn't consider myself an artist that's been doing it for a long time. I drew inspiration off my son. He's 10 years old. I guess for me that's where art came into my life. Never thought I could be artistic, but the club found out about this and asked me the question and I couldn't say no to it. So it was a big challenge, but something I really enjoyed doing.
Obviously you mentioned that you're new to this art aspect, so I just wanted to ask you what the process was, how you sort of started with it.
When you look at it, I wanted to pay tribute to the 100 years that we are celebrating at Hawthorn this year, and to put 100 years into a jumper is not possible, so I try to take little aspects from the 100 years that I wanted to create and bring the members along as well. And share with everyone. So I wanted to pay tribute to the home grounds that that Hawthorn have played at. So there's 5 home grounds that have been a part of this club's history. And on the other side, couldn't go past the 13 premierships that have been won at this club. So I think 2 very important things of this football club. I'd also wanted to implement the stripes as well, because I know how much everyone loves the brown and gold stripes, and if I could keep that in the jumper some way, shape or form, that was a big target of mine. So looking at it now, I'm pretty happy with how it's all turned out.
Can you just chat to us about the finer details that not many people would know?
Couldn't go past the hawk. I had to have the hawk on there front and centre. And that's overlooking everyone at the football club. Its footprints here is where it's landing. You've got 22 players around that represent our football club every weekend. And then surrounding that is the coaching staff and football department. So I guess that hawk is a protector and looking after everyone at our football club. Just on the back, it's pretty hard to see, but in the background, that's everyone that contributes to the Hawthorn Football Club, members, supporters, fans, whoever it might be that makes up this great football club, they are involved in this football jumper. And just a special little touch is the 100-year celebration logo down the bottom, just to top it off. So yeah, that's all tied in nicely.
Obviously a full circle moment. You were once a player, a very good one too, at an AFL level, and then now you get to design a jumper for us boys to run out there and play in. How does it feel to be able to create this for us in such a special round that means a lot to so many people?
I wouldn't say great player, but thank you, Connor. I was a bit of a grinder. I guess through my experience playing football, why this role and what I do now is so important to me is because I've sat in your chair, in your seat before. Being able to create this now and see an AFL team wear some artwork that I've created, it is very special to me and my family, especially my son. Like he's an avid supporter now, so for him to sit back and know that his dad has done this, that's pretty special to me as well. So, all right, see Mac, we're going to flip it now. I guess as soon as I got to the club, you were someone that I related to very quickly, and the more and more I got to know you, I realised why, and your upbringing, immersed in the Aboriginal culture, I guess, through your dad. I know a little bit about your story, but if you want to share with everyone else out there, I guess a little bit of your upbringing and how immersed you are in Aboriginal culture.
Yeah, so through my dad, he grew up next door to an Aboriginal family and spent a lot of his childhood with an Indigenous family, and that suburb is Dufton, which is a very proud suburb, and there's a really rich history with Indigenous culture there. So growing up around him and the footy club, there's always been a really big connection with Indigenous players and families there. So I guess growing up, it was just really natural for me to be surrounded by Indigenous culture, and the thing that I loved about footy growing up was how special these Indigenous players were, and always looked forward to Indigenous round with these cool designs of jumpers. Like I always try to get a collection or pick a new team with the coolest Indigenous design that I really enjoyed and liked. So I think having a really good understanding, connection with Indigenous people, and through my dad and his family connection there has been massive for me to then come to the club and form a really good relationship with Jamie, and then to be able to wear a jumper this year that he's created is really special, and I'm really fortunate that I'm in the position that I'm able to wear that and represent the Indigenous culture as a non-Indigenous player. Touching on what it means to us as players to wear this Guernsey and to support our Indigenous teammates in these couple rounds, it's really special to us. I think we really buy into it as players and as a club, and to support the likes of Carl Amon, Jarman Impey, even young Matty Hill, to get around them in this round it means a lot because we know it means a lot to them as well, and we love supporting the people that have come before us and created that environment. So I think all the boys at the club, all the staff, everyone involved really look forward to these rounds coming every year because of the artwork like this that we get to wear on game day and the celebration of all the great players that have come before us at the Hawthorn Footy Club. Thanks so much for designing these jumpers, Jamie. It really means a lot to us as players, and we're really excited to wear these in Sir Doug Nicholls round.